Pledge allegiance.
Flag, United States of America, republic for which it's one nation, God, indivisible.
Madam Clerk.
Yes, Mayor. Board of Commissioners public meeting Tuesday, September 1st, 2015. The time is now 8:05. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published in the December 11, 2014 issues of the Nutley Sun, the Star Ledger, and the Herald News. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the Municipal Clerk's office. Commissioner Rogers?
Here.
Commissioner Tucci?
Here.
Commissioner Evans?
Here.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Here.
Mayor Petracco?
Here.
All present, Mayor.
Thank you, Madam. We have a couple special guests here tonight, so we're going to take some things out of order even before we do the bills and our reports. Commissioner Tucci, would you like to go first?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Once again this evening, we're here to celebrate some of our youngest heroes, all right? And celebrate is the key word, because what these youngsters have done is just unparalleled. And not only on the field where they performed close to perfection, all right, but also the way that they conducted themselves, the way that they represented this township, and the way that they represented their families and everything that this town stands for. So with that lead in, I'm going to very proudly read this resolution. Whereas the 10U Nutley American League baseball team has enjoyed an outstanding season, winning both the District 8 and Section 2 championship and placing fourth in the entire state of New Jersey out of 165 teams. And whereas the members of the 10U Nutley American League baseball team are Joseph DeLanzo, Dylan Santos, Ryan Gencarelli, Brandon Lucia, Christopher Piero, Frankie Cantella, Joseph Crocco, Joey Haynes, Patrick Smythe, Jack Kirk, William Jennings, and Salvatore Antilli. And whereas manager Carmen Alberti, along with assistant coaches Joseph DeLanzo, Edward Chino, Jamie Lucia, and Richard Jennings worked tirelessly to train and guide these athletes. And whereas the members of the 10U Nutley American League baseball team are the District 8 and Section 2 champions, as well as placing fourth in the state of New Jersey, now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex and State of New Jersey join with the citizens of Nutley to honor and congratulate the members and coaches of the 10U American League baseball team for their exceptional efforts and accomplishments. I very proudly move this resolution.
Second.
That was seconded by Commissioner Evans.
Yes.
Commissioner Rogers?
You're another reason why Nutley is one of the greatest places in America to live. Thank you, and I vote yes.
Commissioner Tucci?
Yes, and I especially want to single out the coaches, because these coaches are not a one-dimensional sport coach. They volunteer their time in multiple programs that we have in multiple sports, giving of their time, their energy, and their expertise. And I just want to thank you guys once again. I very proudly vote yes.
Commissioner Evans?
Guys, congratulations. I enjoyed following your escapades on Facebook and getting the updates. Sports, as with everything, especially for the coaches, it's about leadership, it's about integrity, it's about teamwork, mutual respect. And I want to thank you all for your contribution to helping young people understand those values and how important they are as you become young adults and then mature adults. Congratulations. We look forward to next year and hearing more about you and all your escapades. So I vote yes.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Well, as a alumni of the Nutley American Little League, I'm very proud of you guys. And I say this to all the young people who come here. You guys gave up a lot of your summer, hard work, and the friendships that you've made tonight, over this summer and with this team and your victories, you're going to remember the rest of your lives. The people next to you, 30, 40 years from now, are still going to be your friends. So you guys, congratulations, and I vote yes.
Mayor Petracco?
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I would like to say it wasn't too long ago that I was down the Nutley American Little League field with my kids, who are both in college now. And when Little Al was on the 9 and 10-year-old all-star team, they made it all the way to the state finals. And I really think that we should give, like Commissioner Tucci said, the guys in the back, the Nutley American League, I see our president there, all the administrators, a round of applause, because those guys are raking fields, cleaning bathrooms, and doing it all. The second thing I like to say is, guys, you should all turn around and look at your parents, because your parents, I could assure you, got up early, drove all over the place, and you know what? Without the parents, we would be nowhere. And as you guys get older, you'll really realize how important they are to you. And to all the parents, where does the time go? I can't believe, like I said, my kids are in college already, even though I have one coming up, Joe, my little Salvatore, who's 8 now, but I have a big separation in age there. But I have to tell you, to the parents, it was the most exciting, happiest time of my life, coaching down that American Little League field and watching the children play. High school sports are great, and as they go on to college and all that, but Little League is the best. So, like Commissioner Tucci said, Commissioner, job well done. These kids are fabulous. Enjoy the time. Congratulations. You really achieved a lot.
Would the team and the coaches please come up for a photo?
Come on up, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, congratulations.
You guys get up.
The kid to the front.
Guys, move down, Frankie.
Stand in front here.
Slide him in.
Testing 17. Okay, Coach, what do you by me?
Hold it. Look forward. Yeah, forward in the center. Hold this up. Hold it up. Don't cover your face. Lift it up. Okay. All right. Everybody good?
Lift it up a little. Little Jimmy. Every camera. Hey, we got one more over here.
Frankie has.
Yeah, you gave it to us. I will send it to you. They can go, right?
They can go, yeah.
If they were down there, we wouldn't have been able to Get them all in there. Every retirement, I'm able to think about these things. Probably.
I did. Hour and a half.
Guys, if you are going to go, we'll take a little minute to this way everybody could exit. Thank you for coming and congratulations again.
Good job. Good job. Way to go. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Where else do we get a reception like that?
Steve.
Okay, guys, we're going to get on with the meeting, so if you could just exit a little quietly. Thank you, everyone. Okay, the next person here tonight to receive a proclamation happens to be one of Nutley's finest and a dear friend of mine, Maria Hamlin. Maria, let's hear it for her. Maria, why don't you approach the mic so I can look you in your eye when I'm reading this? Maria is in the United States Air Force, and she has moved all the way up to the ranks to a chief's position, which is the highest level that she could get to. She also is in our detective bureau and the Nutley Police Department. So without a further ado, I'll read your proclamation. And I also like to welcome her wonderful family here. I see them all here tonight. Let's hear it for them. Whereas Maria Hamlin resides in the township of Nutley with her husband Herb and her children Aaron, Aiden, and Alexis, and also has two stepchildren, Andre and Alyssa. And whereas Maria joined the United States Air Force in 1991 and has served as an aeromedical specialist as first sergeant and health services management superintendent. And whereas Maria rose through the ranks and was recently promoted to the highest achievable enlist rank in the United States Air Force, Chief Master Sergeant. And whereas Maria has been an integral part of the armed services and township's law enforcement community, she has donated a tremendous amount of hours to both communities as a leader, a coach, a mentor. She began Nutley Junior Police Academy in 2006, a program which continues to be successful today. And she recently recognized as Spring Garden School Volunteer of the Year. Whereas the Nutley Township Board of Commissioners wish to honor Maria Hamlin as Chief Master Sergeant, a police officer and a community leader for decades of selflessness, dedicated service to her country and her township. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that Maria Hamlin is recognized for her dedication and commitment, and as a volunteer, we are proud of you. Choose to call Nutley your home. Okay, with a proclamation, we do not need a vote. Is there any commissioners that would like to say something before I?
Maria, congratulations, and thank you for your service to our township and to our country. Congratulations again.
Maria, you've certainly been a credit to this township, certainly to the state and to the nation, and I thank you and I salute you for your service.
Maria, in my professional career, I've had the opportunity to work with the Department of Defense and on several occasions actually meet with General Dempsey, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, and looking at future force requirements. Part of that I learned, and it's for all of us, that there's two elements that drive our forces. It's the professional services as well as the profession of arms. And that in attaining the rank that you have, I know from my work how essential it is to the services, but more importantly, the leadership role that you play and how significant the leadership responsibility is on being able to be called chief. So I want to congratulate you on that and for being recognized not only for your experience and your technical talent, but for your leadership ability, and I hope that serves you well. Congratulations.
Commissioner Tucci?
Maria, I have never been to the Pentagon. I haven't met half the people that my colleague has met, all right, and I am thoroughly impressed with that, all right, and I'm impressed that he's sharing that with us. So you're the closest thing to a high-ranking officer, all right, that I've come in contact with. I just want to congratulate you and thank you for your commitment, for your dedication, and the way you put your nose to the grindstone, whether it's in the school, whether it's in the township police department, or in our military. And for that, we're very proud of you, and we're very thankful to you and your family for allowing you to achieve all of these milestones. So congratulations to both you and your family.
Thank you, Commissioner. I would just like to say that I see all the children there and your family and being married, like all of us, with children and grandchildren. I just don't know how you get it done, Maria. I have to tell you, it's very impressive to juggle a family, a police career, volunteer at Spring Garden School, everything else that you do. It's, you know, we really have to say this is one for the woman. I mean, I don't know too many men that could get that done, to be honest. I know I couldn't. So the most important thing that I just want to say tonight is that the most important thing to me is that what a good friend you are to everyone, especially me, and that means a lot to me. So if you'd like to say a few words, congratulations on your achievements. They're off the charts.
I just want to say, obviously, thank you to everyone. This is recognized in the township, and certainly, like you said, I could not do this without my family. Not only my husband, my children allowing me to do this. My brother, Ryan. My sister-in-law. I mean, honestly, without them, they're an extended family. Always there, taking care of my daughter, who could be tough at times. So here today, everybody's here celebrating with me. Honestly, it's an unbelievable honor to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it for Maria. Why don't you bring your family up?
This Kim? Woman's touch. Imagine it's been that kind of day.
I still got that seat.
I got it. Everybody's a comedian today, I swear. I got to worry about the car. The car is a big thing. Congratulations.
Very good.
Okay, now I'm going to turn it over to Commissioner Rogers.
Ladies and gentlemen, there are two resolutions I'm going to present tonight involving a number of Nutley residents. You know, I coined that phrase, another good reason why Nutley is one of America's greatest places to live is because of the people that you have the privilege of sharing their accomplishments tonight. On July 27th of this year, there were a number of young ladies walking through Memorial Park. They had seen a man who was very, very seriously injured to the point where he could have died. These young Nutley students, they ran home, they got their father, they got an adult, and he came back to the park, and sure enough, there was someone in imminent danger. As a result, the police were called, and Mayor Petrarco, I've got to tell you, response of the police, EMS, and fire was, from what I understand, it was under a minute. That's how quick the response was from our emergency services. So I have a resolution tonight honoring these young people and their dad, and it's a real testimony to children of this township, their school system, values that their families bring them up with. Good thing they did because they ended up saving a life. Whereas Emily Schmeit, Maria Eltholtz, Emily McIntyre, Anna Contini, and Kate Contini were walking home through Memorial Park on July 27, 2015, and whereas they were aware of their surroundings and observed a man in distress lying in a creek under the railroad trestle, and whereas upon returning home and due to their persistence, they returned with Mr. Kevin Schmeit to see if the injured man was still in the creek, and whereas upon returning to the park and observing that the injured man was still in the creek, they contacted the police, and the man was rescued. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that Emily Smythe, Mia Eltholtz, Emily McIntyre, Anna Contini, Kate Contini, and Kevin Schmeit are hereby commended for their actions that resulted in the saving of a life. Why don't you stand? I know all of you are here tonight. Why don't you stand?
Can you guys come up? We're going to take a picture.
It's no protocol. Out of order, it's okay.
Seriously, man, I got a filthy arm. I know how to use this one.
Resolution, so we'll. Yeah, and then you'll do that next. Guys, before you leave, we have to this. If everyone could just sit for 1 second, we have to just vote on this real quick. So I'm going to second that, Madam Clerk, being it's a resolution.
Thank you. Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
I just like to say before I vote, it's really a job well done. I'd like to congratulate Commissioner Rogers for bringing this to our attention. We do have a great emergency management team that I'm sure you guys saw in work, and it's really something for you young people to aspire to. It's no mistake, because I know many of your parents in the crowd, and it's the upbringing that we all get here in Nutley and the foundation that's built about being good Samaritans. So I vote very, very proudly aye. Congratulations, ladies. A job well done. Now, if you like to exit, you are free to go.
Not doing the Ghost Army, are you? Yeah. Here? Here.
Okay, if you guys could just exit quietly, we're going to continue on with the meeting. Commissioner Rogers, you have one more?
Yes. This resolution is going to be a really neat thing that we're going to do tonight. During World War II, there was a top-secret unit in the United States Army. They were in the European theater, and it was called the Ghost Army. And these very, very talented and skilled soldiers actually set up military bases in Europe that were not really military bases. They inflated tanks, they inflated armament. Everything they did was like a Hollywood scene. It ends up that we had a Nutley resident who was part of that top-secret operation. Tonight, his grandchildren are here. He passed away, but his wife's still alive, and we're going to be presenting this resolution tonight, and then we're going to go be visiting her soon. But because a Nutley resident served in this top-secret military operation, I thought it was fitting and proper for us to help them with something. What they needed help with is to have a House of Representatives resolution get passed to give the Ghost Army a gold congressional medal. And that's presently in the House of Representatives. And I can tell you that every commissioner here is an absolute, uncompromising, strong supporter of our veterans and what they do for this country. So I'm proud to be part of this team and to present this resolution. Whereas the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, known as the Ghost Army, was a top-secret unit of the United States Army that served in the European theater of operation during World War II. And whereas the unit was actively engaged in battlefield operations for June of 1944 through March of 1945. And whereas in evaluating the performance of the Ghost Army after the war, a U.S. Army analysis found that rarely, if ever, there has been a group of such a few men which had so great an influence of the outcome of a major military campaign. And whereas, often operating on or near the front lines, the Ghost Army used inflatable tanks, artillery, airplanes, and other vehicles, advanced engineered soundtracks, and skillfully crafted radio trickery to create the illusion of sizable American forces where there were none and to draw the enemy away from our Allied troops, whereas 3 Ghost Army soldiers gave their lives and dozens were injured in carrying out their mission, and whereas the activities of the Ghost Army remained classified for more than 40 years after the war, and the extraordinary accomplishments of this unit are deserving of belated recognition. Whereas Nutley resident Private Thomas Kifari, U.S. Army, served in the Ghost Army, now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners in the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, express our support for H.R. 2170 to award a Congressional Gold Medal to the 23rd Headquarters Special Troops, known as the Ghost Army, collectively, in recognition of its unique and credible service during World War II. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Mayor, can we have the grandchildren?
Yeah, sure.
David,
no,
why don't you
please
stand?
come say aye.
Granddad would want you to do this.
Madam Clerk, I voted aye as well. Okay,
Again, I want to thank you, and I know maybe some of the commissioners want to say something, but you go back to your grandma and you tell her what happened tonight, and we're going to visit her shortly. And thank you very much.
It's really an honor and a privilege to have both of you here. And like Commissioner Rogers said, we really salute the veterans, and we don't forget what their sacrifices were. So that's your grandfather. That's really some feat to be able to do that. So congratulations to the both. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, now we are going to start our business portion of the meeting. If you guys would like to stay or leave, it's up to you, because we'll be here for a while. You're more than welcome to stay. I see we have minutes, Madam Clerk.
Yes, Mayor, we have regular Board of Commissioner minutes for August 4th, 2015. Need a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye. Okay, communications and correspondence, we have none this evening. Reports, we will move on to the bills.
Bills for Tuesday, September 1st, 2015. Public Affairs, $27,622.49. Revenue and Finance, $2,535,630.46. Public Safety, $38,457.81. Public Works, $155,649.25. Parks and Public Property, $690,192.46. For total payroll, $770,441.78. Grand total, $4,217,994.25.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye, thank you. Okay, now I see we have some ordinance introductions. Commissioner Evans.
Yes, Mayor, I have three. This is our capital plan ordinances this evening. 3321, I'll read by title. Bond ordinance providing for reconstruction of various roadways and sidewalks in the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, appropriating $825,000, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $783,750 in bonds or notes of the Township for financing part of the cost thereof. I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun together with a notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners is to be held at its second reading on October 6th, 2015. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Second ordinance is for our water supply system, 3322, bond ordinance providing for the improvement of water supply and distribution system in and about the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, the appropriation of $297,000, therefore, and authorizing the issuance of $297,000 in bonds or notes of the Township for financing the cost thereof. I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun, together with notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on October 6th, 2015. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
The third ordinance relating to capital is the 3323. This particular ordinance covers improvements that are made to our various municipal buildings, equipment, as well as significant purchases such as the funding of our fire truck. Bond ordinance appropriating $1,346,730 and authorizing the issuance of $1,279,393 in bonds or notes of the Township for various improvements or that are for the or purposes authorized by the undertaken by the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, State of New Jersey. I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on October 6th, 2015. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, and I actually have a public hearing tonight. Ordinance number 3318, just to give you a little purview of it, is to be able to hire dispatchers at a per diem rate. The range is from $15 to $25 an hour. It's to be able to have the ability to fill in. It's worked very, very well up at our ambulance squad, and we want to, the reason for it is we really want to get more police in the streets, be able to fulfill our obligations to the communications center, excuse me, much cheaper. So I'll read it by title. An ordinance to amend an ordinance to fix the salaries of certain officers and employees of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, effective January 1st, 2015. Is there, first I make a motion to open the public portion of the meeting.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye. Is there anyone here this evening that would like to comment on ordinance number 3318?
Penny Landry, 135 Lakeside Drive. You said this is to hire new dispatchers, correct?
This is to give us the ability at the police department to hire per diems. So they would serve as will. So say in the summertime where vacation is very, very high in the police department and it causes a lot of overtime, it would give us the ability to call up a per
So
diem.
instead of them being employees, they would be hired on a per diem basis?
Just like at the
On an
ambulance.
as-needed per diem basis. And what would the amount of the per diem be?
Excuse me?
The amount of the per diem?
The pay?
Yes.
The pay is a range from $15 to $25
And what
per
is
hour.
15 to 25? And what do the current dispatchers make that are not on per diem?
Well, we just went through a negotiation with the dispatchers, and we were able to lower the starting salary from $41,000 a year, approximately, to $25,000 a year. So what per diem does, again, it gives us the ability to hire them on an hourly rate.
And how many full-time dispatchers do we currently have?
Have 9 was our goal to get to,
9 full-time,
approximately.
approximately. So does that mean 9 or 10 or 11 or 15?
Well, if you want the exact numbers, I can get back.
Okay, so we don't know how many full-time dispatchers that we have, but now we're going to hire.
Oh, it's not that I don't know how many we have.
Oh.
It's approximately 9, but we just hired a couple.
Oh, you
some
did hire?
retired.
How many did you hire? 2?
Hired 2, yes.
To add to the 9 or?
No, to keep us maintained.
Okay, so we just
Approximately
hired 2. And where were those open positions advertised?
Through civil service, we don't have to advertise them. I know that I believe we did. We could check with the chief because we were trying to find people that were qualified for the position, that had experience, met all the criterias and the training obligations, and were certified. And we were lucky enough.
So the 2 people that we hired had prior experience as dispatchers?
They did. They were
And-
able to
and
walk
this-
right in. Let me finish answering
Okay.
your question. They were able to walk in, especially during these summer months, and be able to fill a vacancy that would be filled by a police officer. Unfortunately, we just hired them at the end of this.
Well, because I know that there's been a lot of controversy around the hiring of dispatchers, and over the last couple of years, I've heard a lot of controversy about how that's done, and patronage hires have been mentioned. So I just wanted
What
to...
has been mentioned?
Patronage hires?
Well, that.
Okay. Well, it has been talked about. So I just wanted to make sure that these openings for these 2 people that were hired, that they were advertised to all of the citizens of Nutley as they're being open. And what you're saying is that we did advertise or we did not advertise?
I believe, I'll check with the chief tomorrow, but I
Okay.
know that we checked with our union.
So they're hired through a union advertisement?
No, I think that the chief advertised for the position because we searched people that knew what they were doing, that were certified.
Where would that advertisement have been,
I would
Mayor?
have to get back to you. We'll check with the chief tomorrow. I'll be glad to
Okay.
get back to you.
All right, so we will find out from the chief where these two new positions were advertised, and it may have been the Nutley Sun, it may have been somewhere else, right?
Get you all those answers tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
could
Will
call
you
him-
email
actually-
me, or should I email
Actually, if
you?
you like, you could call him directly tomorrow.
Call Chief Strumalo
Sure.
directly? I will
Absolutely.
do that.
He'll
Thank
tell
you
you how
so-
the whole process was.
Thank you so much.
My
Mayor,
pleasure.
just one question, if I might. These per diem employees do not receive health benefits or any vacation time or any paid holidays. Is that correct?
That's correct. We're trying to minimize the cost.
So at the end of the day, there is a cost savings, even as opposed to hiring dispatchers as seasonals.
Exactly.
Just wanted to clarify that and make sure that everyone understood that. So this is actually a bargain, all right, hiring people with experience that can step right in, that don't get any of the benefits that our regular employees
And don't get the pay.
and not the pay, yes.
And I would add that the model that Rescue Squad, where they're able to use per diems, now actually strengthen our rescue squad, has reduced the cost of that operation because none of those employees are on the municipal books. It's a private operation
Right.
organized under that station. So the cost savings associated with dams, especially when that just that as an example, has saved the municipal.
And by the way, that was done under our watch.
Correct.
Exactly.
That's the whole point. And other municipalities have actually included that service. Part of fire services are looking at our model.
Very true.
PM is a fine way to get qualified, experienced, certified resources at an affordable rate.
And they serve at will when you need them. Mr. Rogers?
And, Mr. Mayor, I remember when I served on the police department, we had to take police officers off the streets in order to fill those gaps. And so there was a public safety equation here. So I think this is a great idea because aside from the money being saved, you're keeping well-bodied, well-trained police officers, especially in this day and age, on the street. So job well done.
Thank you, Commissioner. What I'd just like to add to, this didn't happen overnight. This has been a work in progress. This started all the way back with Chief Holland. When I first got elected, to get those police officers off their desk and behind these positions where you could utilize them on the street, because just to be clear, just so everybody knows, you can't take a civilian and put them in the street, but you could take the police officer and put them in the street versus a dispatcher. Can I help you, sir?
Michael Odria, 133 High Street. I just have a question. If we didn't really need them before, why do we need them now? I mean, why are we going out of our way to spend even 15 or 25 bucks or whatever it is? Because it only adds to the tax burdens.
No, it actually doesn't. You happen to be wrong this evening. What we're trying to do at public safety, we're the biggest budget on the municipal side, as you know, is to mitigate cost and to reduce them. So our overtime budget, what happens to it, inflates during the holidays, because if as you know, or maybe you don't know, the police contract, they get vacation time, sick time, personal days, sickness in family, so forth and so on. So where we could plug these per diems in, Michael, instead of having to hire a police officer on overtime to take care of the dispatch center, it's really a win for the township, and it lowers the cost of operations.
I do appreciate the part that you did say that you lowered something from 41,000 to 25,000.
Right.
And if you keep that up with everything else, maybe next year our property taxes won't go up again.
We could only hope.
And another thing, thank you to any Nutley veteran who served in World War II for my freedom and all our freedoms. We do appreciate it, because it was those men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice so that no town, city, or state government can probably tax us out of our own homes.
Michael, that's very nice of you to say that. Thank you. Okay, is there anyone else this evening that would like to comment on ordinance number 3318? Seeing no one, motion to close?
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye. Move the ordinance, please.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye, thank you. Okay, we'll move on to resolutions. Commissioner Rogers, do you have any left?
Yeah, I have two resolutions, Mr. Mayor. Resolution number 254-15. Whereas the Department of Public Affairs wishes to obtain medical services billing for claim submission and management of Medicare Part B claims. Whereas Transax RX POC Newark Technologies Incorporated, a Delaware corporation, DBA Transax RX 999 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, Suite 515, Coral Gables, Florida, is engaged in the business of providing medical services, billing, claim submission, and management of Medicare Part B claims. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, New Jersey, as follows. The Mayor and Township Clerk are hereby authorized and directed to execute a contract with Transax of a Delaware corporation, DBA Trans RX 999 Ponce de Leon Boulevard, Coral Gables, Florida. The term of the contract will be from September 1st, 2015 through August 31st, 2016. The amount of said contract is not to exceed $1,000 in accordance with the proposed dated September 1st, 2015. A copy of this resolution, as well as the contract, shall be placed on file with the clerk of the Township of Nutley, and a notice in accordance with the local public contracts law of New Jersey shall be published in the Nutley Sun. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Second resolution is commemoration of the 128th anniversary of the Constitution. That document is really the founding document of this nation, and it's something that I'm glad that the town of Nutley is doing on this. Whereas September 17th, 2015 marks the 228th anniversary of the drafting of the Constitution of the United States of America by the Constitutional Convention, whereas it is fitting and proper to accord official recognition to this magnificent document, memorable anniversary, and to the patriotic celebrations which will commemorate the occasion, and whereas Public Law 915 guarantees the issuing of a proclamation each year by the President of the United States of America designating September 17th through 23rd as Constitutional Week. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that we do hereby proclaim the week of September 17th through the 23rd as Constitution Week, and ask our citizens to reaffirm the ideals of the framers of the Constitution in 1787 by vigilantly protecting the freedoms guaranteed to us through the through this guardian of our liberties. Before I move this, I'd like you to know that on September 19th, we invited Nutley residents and their children to come to our office at the Department of Public Affairs to receive a copy of the Constitution of the United States, a little briefing about that great document, a picture with Ben Franklin. Not that he's going to be here, but we've got one of his long relatives that are going to be here. I got that look on these guys. So if you certainly want to bring your children, they're going to get a good, small, brief education on this great document. So moved.
Second.
Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
That's it, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Tucci?
Yes. Whereas the Department of Parks and Public Property has a need to acquire specialized professional services for a New Jersey licensed certified tree expert for forestry services throughout the Township of Nutley, and whereas the municipal clerk is hereby authorized and directed to advertise for a request for qualifications for Township Forester, now therefore be it resolved that the request for qualifications shall be due on Wednesday, September 23rd, 2015, at 3 p.m., addressed to Municipal Clerk, Nutley Township Hall, 1 Kennedy Drive. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Commissioner Evans?
Thank you, Mayor. Whereas the Township of Nutley holds a tax certificate more specifically set forth in the annex tax foreclosure list, which pertains to property within the Township of Nutley, whereas the Township of Nutley has determined that said tax certificate shall be foreclosed by summary proceedings in rem. Now, therefore, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley that the tax certificate number 13-00217, as shown in the annexed foreclosure list now held by the Township of Nutley be foreclosed by the summary process in REM as described by NJSA 54:5-104.29 as amended and pursuant to the rules of civil practice of the Superior Court of the State of New Jersey. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the Treasurer be and she is hereby authorized to refund overpayment of water charges for Block 3001-10 in the amount of $20.24. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Whereas the Zoning Board of Adjustment received a fee of $1,000 from Mr. and Mrs. Hamden for property at 34-36 Harrison Street for escrow fees for a minor subdivision. Whereas the Nutley Zoning Board of Adjustment has reviewed and determined that the escrow fee of $1,000 is due to Mr. and Mrs. Hamden. Now, therefore, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the above amount be refunded to Mr. and Mrs. Hamden. So.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner Scarpelli.
Whereas the Township of Nutley has a need to retain the services of a consultant who specializes in recycling law and policy to provide consulting advice and services to the Department of Public Works for the marketing of recycling materials in the Township of Nutley. And whereas NJSA 481151AI permits the award of the contract without public bidding. Whereas Wayne DeFeo of DeFeo Associates, 15 Washington Valley Road, Warren Township, New Jersey, has submitted a proposal of an hourly rate of $175 per hour, not to exceed $3,000. And whereas funds are available from account number 501-424-205 and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer, said certification being attached to this resolution. Now, therefore, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the mayor be and he is hereby authorized to enter into a contract with Wayne DeFeo of DeFeo and Associates, 15 Washington Valley Road, Warren Township, New Jersey, as a professional service. And be it further resolved that a copy of this resolution, as well as the contract, shall be placed on file with the clerk of the Township of Nutley, and a notice in accordance with the local public contracts law of New Jersey shall be published in the Nutley Sun. And move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, in the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the Township Treasurer be and she is hereby authorized to refund $5,000 to Levico Development, 480 Ocean Avenue, Apartment 2G, Long Branch, New Jersey, for the road opening permit for the water and sewer deposit for the property located at 11 Wilson Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey. Move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. Whereas the Governor's Council of Alcoholism and Drug Abuse, established by the Municipal Alliance for the Prevention of Alcoholism and Drug Abuse in 1989 to educate and engage residents, local government and law enforcement, officials, schools, nonprofit organization, the faith community, parents, youth, and other allies in efforts to prevent alcoholism and drug abuse in communities throughout New Jersey. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, recognizes that the abuse of alcohol and drugs is a serious problem in our society amongst persons of all ages, and therefore has an established Municipal Alliance Committee. And whereas the Board of Commissioners further recognize that it is incumbent upon not only public officials but upon the entire community to take action to prevent such abuses in our community. And whereas the Board of Commissioners has applied for funding to the Governor's Council on Alcoholism and Drug Abuse through the County of Essex. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, hereby recognizes the following. The Board of Commissioners does hereby authorize submission of strategic plan for the Nutley Municipal Alliance grant for fiscal year 2016 in the amount of it's DEDR 22,000, cash matches are 5,500, in kind is 16,500. The Board of Commissioners acknowledges the terms and conditions of this administrating the Municipal Alliance grant, including the administrative compliance and audit requirements. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye, whereas the New Jersey Department of Treasury Division of Taxation has provided tax clearance certificates for each establishment listed below for the renewal period, and whereas these establishments have been inspected by the Board of Health, Fire Department, Code Enforcement Department, and Police Department of the Township of Nutley and are satisfactory condition. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, the renewal of planetary retail consumption license, planetary retail distribution license, and club licenses be granted to the following licensees, effective July 1st, 2015 through June 30th, 2016. Be it further resolved that the municipal clerk be and she is hereby directed and authorized to issue said licenses for licenses period of July 1st, 2015 through June 30th, 2016. Liquor license number 0716-33-018-006. It's Kim Inc., TA American Bistro, 24-26 Washington Ave. That's a planetary retail consumption license 0716-33-017-007. Terrazas LLC, pocket license 507 Franklin Avenue. It's a planetary retail consumption license. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye, whereas raffle applications have been received from the following organization and Special Dragons, license number 3315, on-premise merchandise raffle, Thursday, October 15, 2015. Rotary Club of Nutley, license number 34-15, 50 cash raffle, Thursday, November 19, 2015. Nutley Junior Raider Booster Club, license number 3515, on-premise 50-50 cash raffle, Friday, October 2nd, 2015. Nutley Junior Raider Booster Club, license number 36-15, off-premise 50-50 cash raffle, Friday, October 2nd, 2015. Nutley Junior Raider Booster Club, license number 37-15, on-premise Tricky Tray, Friday, October 2nd, 2015. Home Sharing Inc., license number 38-15, Bingo, Friday, September 25th, 2015, whereas the applications have been reviewed and approved by the municipal clerk and the police department. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the aforementioned licenses are approved and the municipal clerk is authorized to issue the license. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Aye. Madam Clerk, that concludes our business portion of the meeting. Is there anyone here this evening that would like to address the Board of Commissioners? Please state your name and address for the record.
Claire Zemplich, 150 Ridge Road. This
Thank
is
you.
for Commissioner Scarpelli. Do we have an update on the paving of Ridge Road?
It should be paved shortly. Public Service has been out there, and we have not gotten, because the guy that communicates with us is on vacation, we haven't gotten a clean bill of health in order to pave it. So we want to make sure we don't pave it and have to rip up the road. So we're just waiting for Public Service to tell us that all the gas leaks have been fixed.
And Commissioner Tucci, I just wanted to say thank you for the Mad Science program. I think it's great that Parks and Rec is adding some curriculum. And I have a suggestion that I think a lot of parents in town feel that our children are not creatively writing enough. And maybe we have a lot of creative writing people that are professionals in town. Maybe we consider doing a creative writing program.
Absolutely. If there's a demand in any area, in any venue, we will absolutely pursue that and expose our people in township to as much as we possibly can.
Thank you.
So thank you for your kind words. And yes, Mad Science is a very popular program and is usually booked out pretty much very shortly after we announce it. So thank you again.
Thank you, Commissioner. Is there anyone else this evening that would like to address the Board of Commissioners? Please state your name and address for the record.
Penny Landry, 135 Lakeside Drive. First, is there an update on the new municipal website?
It's actually making very good progress. We're discussing it with each of the department commissioners, and I expect to have it up before the end of the year.
Because a year ago, when we first put aside the $55,000 for the new website, and we discussed it like 13 months ago, you said that there would be end user input,
Yes.
which meant that citizens would be invited to.
Yes, they will.
They will, or they have
Absolutely.
been?
Absolutely. We're just not there yet, but absolutely.
You're not there yet. Do you have an anticipated date by which the new website will be launched?
I expect it before the end of the year. We were delayed with the vendor, as you might recall, in the contract negotiations from last year. So we're a little bit behind the time I had hoped to be out, but it will be out before the end of the year.
I wasn't aware that there were negotiation problems because I thought the $55,000 was passed at the Board of Commissioners to start the project.
There's no $55,000 for this project.
How much is it?
Less than $18,000 for this project.
So what happened with the negotiations?
This was negotiations between the township and the company.
And who is the company? GovI is doing our new website?
EvoGov.
EcoGov, and where are they located? In Delaware? Okay, so EcoGov of Delaware, is that the same company that was previously owned by John Carino?
No.
No? It's a different company, and it's a different company than we use for our iNotification system?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The second question is, Commissioner Scarpelli, first I'd like to thank you for Wayne DeFeo's contract. Last year, the contract was not to exceed $17,500. This year, it's not to exceed $3,000. Can you explain what exactly Mr. DeFeo does as a recycling consultant?
Well, what he helped us do is prepare the RFP documents as well as look over the proposals that came in.
Proposals for?
Recycling. Our recycling vendor.
And how many recycling vendors do we currently have? Because I noticed that
One.
we're buying a new garbage truck.
We can buy a new garbage truck. We have one recycling vendor.
One recycling vendor. And on the state.nj.us website, it lists Patty Davis as our recycling coordinator. Is she a township employee?
Yes.
And what does this recycling coordinator do, please, sir?
She attends as well as Sal Ferraro, who I believe is the recycling coordinator now. They attend monthly meetings of the county with all the other recycling coordinators throughout the county.
And then Mr. DeFeo does he attend those meetings too, or he just consults?
He may attend those meetings in a different capacity, not on our behalf.
Okay, so Sal and Patty, as we have two recycling
No,
coordinators?
we have one.
We have one?
I believe it's Sal Ferraro, so that website may be behind the times.
Oh, it says 2015 recycling coordinators, Essex County, so that is not Patty Davis. What does Patty Davis do?
Works in the Public Works Department.
Okay, Public Works, but she's no longer the recycling coordinator. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Is there anyone else this evening that would like to address the Board of Commissioners? Seeing no one?
We have a motion to go into executive session.
Second.
To discuss
Contract?
Property acquisition, contract negotiation.
So moved.
Contract negotiation.
Second.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, permits the exclusion of public from a meeting in certain circumstances. And whereas the public body is of the opinion that such circumstances exist, and whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex and the State of New Jersey desires to proceed to close executive session, and now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, move into closed executive session to discuss litigation, property acquisition, and contract negotiations. Be it further resolved that the time when such discussion may be disclosed to the public shall be when and such disclosure may be made without adversely affecting the Township of Nutley, pending and/or anticipated legal, personnel, contractual matters, and other matters with exceptions provided for by statute. Commissioner Rogers?
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci?
Aye.
Commissioner Evans?
Aye.
Commissioner Scarpelli?
Aye.
Mayor Petracco?
Before I vote, I just would like to address Ms. Landry about the questions he's asked me for. Modern technology is great. I have texted Chief. Exactly, right now we have 6 dispatchers. Our goal was to get to 9. We felt that that was our magic number. And as far as the advertisement, he put it out to all law enforcement agencies in our area, and it was also advertised on Facebook. Just to answer a couple of your questions, and if you feel like you need to call him tomorrow, please feel free. And I vote aye to go into the executive session. I'd like to say good night. Thank everybody for coming.
The time is now 9:11.